congratulations on the film. It was phenomenal.
Thank you.
You did a phenomenal job.
Thank you.
So I know it's a remake of the 1974 classic film. What drew you to this particular film?
The main thing that drew me to this film was the writing. William wrote an awesome script. Neville jumped out off the page at me, just so full of swagger. You know, the relationships that's in this script. You know, whether it's Jim and his mom, Jim and his loan sharks. This movie's about relationships. It just happens to take place in a gambling world, but it's not. To me, it wasn't really about gambling. And of course, the opportunity to work with someone who I have immense respect for, just Mark Wahlberg.
And speaking of gambling, it seems like Mark's character had like a hard time differentiating reality from like what's real and what's not real. Do you think us as a society today have a problem with, we struggle with differentiating what's real from what's not real?
Well, from my aspect, being in the business of entertainment, you know, where, you know, celebrity is just as instant as a stroke on your keypad, you know, or uploading a video, you become a star. You know, people think that that's what this business is about, and for me, that's a false reality. This business is about hard work. It's about dedication. It's about perseverance. It's about honing in on your craft. At least for me, it is. You know, that's what makes us stars. You know, and yeah, you know, yeah. Jim did have his. He was a little distorted, but he was also, you know, his whole life was a facade. You know, people look at him and think that, you know, oh, he comes from money, he's smart, he got a good job, he's supposed to be happy, and he couldn't be more miserable, because those things don't make you happy. You know, happiness comes from within, and he was searching for that, and just unfortunately he took to the world of gambling to find himself.
You're from Brooklyn.
Born and raised, right? Flatbush.
So as we speak, there's a protest happening today. How do you feel about the verdicts, and what advice do you have for like the youth in the inner city who just feel like hopeless about the whole situation?
First of all, I think the protests are amazing. I think that's how I'm glad that the community is pulling together. One, two, I think that the youth should take this as an opportunity to learn the laws, what police can and cannot do when you're stopped. You know, vote,
right. Find
out who your local politicians are. I'm hoping that, you know, this will spark young people to get more involved, not just with the presidency election, with the local elections, because that's how things get done in your community. You know, if you don't like something, then vote. Right. You know, it matters. You know, use the internet, social media for more than just horsing around. It can be used for good. You know, I'm an avid follower of Global Grind on Twitter. Yeah, you know, and I get a lot of information. You know, whether I agree with it or not doesn't matter, but information that sparks me to think about a certain situation. And as far as hope, we can never give up hope.
Absolutely.
That's my biggest thing. If I can just like never ever, man, never give up hope. Never stop dreaming. And someone asked me earlier, you know, do I think, you know, things are gonna change? Things will change. You know, things will change. That's not an option.
Yeah.
You know, it cannot stay like this, you know, and if anyone is, the youth especially that's watching this, it's important that they know, you know, what we're doing out here in these streets protesting is a positive thing. You know, keep it as nonviolent as possible, you know, and educate yourself on what's right and what's wrong. You know, and as far as like what is legal, what's not legal when you are stopped. God forbid if you're stopped. You know your rights and vote.